Welcome to The Push.
We are up to episode 18 of The Push.
I'm Steve Machine Curran.
Kevin Big Daddy Orwood.
Welcome. We had a really inspiring couple of podcasts.
Oh, we did. 16 and 17.
If you haven't checked them out, you should check them out on our YouTube channel, The Push. Number 16 was Maddie, and number 17 was Big Nick Ockey.
Yes.
Both two tales of transformation and overcoming challenges and succeeding.
Yeah, and really getting themselves into a much more positive, better, happier place in life.
Yeah,
that's it.
We didn't really, I think, give them enough feedback or enough congratulate them praise for how they turned their lives around. Yeah. So Maddie and to Nick, respect.
Yeah,
much respect.
Massive big ups.
Yeah.
For turning shit around and going through what you went through, both of you individually, and getting to where you're at now and for the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Maddie, going from where she was at to studying law.
Yeah.
And working a couple of jobs and like just having your life.
It's very cool.
Shit together, is very impressive. That's like complete 180.
Completely, yeah. And you could see how that life, the trajectory she was going, would have just ended in badly.
Oh, yeah.
And Nick as well, doing, being incarcerated, and he could have easily come out of jail and gone back to that lifestyle.
Yes, he could have. And
it would have been easy money again. I assume he probably still knew people in that industry, but he chose not to and moved forward. And
he struggled for a long time.
He did, numerous jobs.
Yeah. But now he's in the right groove and he's heading where he wants to go.
Yeah, very inspiring.
Yeah, it's absolutely very inspiring.
So if you haven't seen either of those two podcasts, episodes 16 and 17, please check them out after you've watched this one, which of course is the best yet.
That's right.
As is each one we say that.
Yeah. So, mate, we are... one thing that Steve and I... Well, the thing that led us to creating this podcast was our City Gym Summer Shred.
Yes.
Which we did last year and again this year. Now, this second time around, it's coming towards its close. We are actually today 15 weeks into the shred, and we've only got a couple of days left before the end of it and before your birthday, Steve.
That's
coming
right.
Up on Wednesday.
Yes, that's right. The big 5-0.
Yeah. So 15 weeks we've been dieting and getting leaner and trimmer. I've actually... Well, we both had a few...
hiccups?
Few hurdles, but I've been pretty consistent.
You have,
especially the second half of that, the last 8-9 weeks, I suppose. Really knuckled down, and I actually had pizza last night.
Okay,
but other than that,
was that scheduled? Ish.
We went for dinner with the in-laws, and,
right,
and I contemplated taking a meal of fish and vegetables with me. And then I thought, there'll be something I can eat on the menu. And then everyone else orders pizza, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. And because I weighed in yesterday at 89.4...
That's how you justified it.
I thought, I'll be right.
No, you're looking lean. Look, you've got some pec separation there. Look at that. It's good, man.
It's I've dropped about 10 kilos, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah,
I feel lighter. I feel I'm
more shape.
Yeah, more shape.
Yeah. That's good. It's good. I have a bash every day.
You have a bash every day. I have bash every second day or so.
Yeah, we discussed that. We'll get to that later, actually.
So after you do that...
After I do that, then I have a feed.
Right.
No. I literally, every day, I'm still on that. But you know what? I wish I cared more, and I should, but I feel all right with where my body's at. I don't really... I'd like to be leaner, but I also like eating Nutella with Nutella on bread at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Stephen...
So
that's a pretty poor choice, even for...
the worst... The other day, you know those? I think they're called moon rock. They're like marshmallow with chocolate over them and coconut. They're fucking horrible, right? Do you know what they are?
No, but moon rocks are something else.
Okay, well, these are marshmallow, and it's cheap plasticky marshmallow with chocolate coating and coconut.
The lollies.
Yeah, they're like a cakey sort of thing, right?
Oh, okay.
Now, I bought them specifically for Bianca for her treats for school because I thought, these are disgusting. There's no way I'm going to eat these. And sure enough, I'm eating them in resentment at how horrible they are. Just thinking, what the fuck?
This will teach me a lesson.
Yes. Yeah, now, that's right.
This serves me right for eating
Serves
this
you right
shit.
for
Yeah,
eating
fucking
this.
horrible
No,
shit.
I was actually, why don't I buy some tiny teddies or some Oreos?
Do you like tiny teddies?
I love tiny, they're just little packets. I eat like 15 I eat the whole box of packets.
Yeah, no, see, I would never even choose that as my choice of treat.
Well, none of it's never. I should just accept it and buy something nice because I'm going to eat it anyway.
What would you buy if you were going to choose something?
Chocolate. Yeah. I'd have pizza. See, when I used to diet proper, I've dieted like not for shows. I cut out cheats before shows, but
Diet for your wedding, diet
yeah,
for
all that sort of
Gabriella
stuff.
coming home
Yeah,
from
yeah.
overseas.
All the important things.
Yes.
I would diet.
Stereosonic.
No, yeah. No, I never had. I trained legs, so I wasn't allowed in. So I would diet hard, like really hard, like contest prep diet, and then every Saturday I'd have a full pizza and a liter of ice cream, and that was fine, and I was good for another week then.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I know, and I'll get in good shape.
Yeah, scheduled cheat day. Spike your metabolism, all that shit.
All that.
Yeah.
You're
Overload.
Yeah. Do you think?
An overload of calories, your body's got to crank up a gear, burn it all off, and then you...
I think if you're just trying to sustain it as a lifestyle thing, that's a good way to behave.
Look, whether that's the actual science of how it all works inside, who knows? But it's a mental... It assists you mentally because you have a break from your strict, scheduled, timed meals, and it gives you a bit of enjoyment on the taste buds for a couple of minutes.
And it's sort of like a light at the end of the tunnel.
And you get that out of the way, and then you can easily go back to another 6 days of cleaning.
Yeah, easily.
Well, not easily, but easier than if you were trying to go straight through.
Yeah. But anyway, so Wednesday the 19th is the last day of the Summit Shred. We got some people such as Pete, my client, who lost 20 kilos.
20 kilos?
Yeah.
Well, he'd be a contender.
He would be. He's going to, because obviously we can't actually
give ourselves the prizes.
No. That I don't think that'd be particularly ethical.
No, even though we probably would have won.
Well, by far.
Wait, compared to my before photo. Well,
you mean your dick pic?
My dick pic?
Well, it was the same strategy. Trying to make your belly look bigger than it is. That's what you. Oh, apparently, I don't know. I haven't taken a dick pic in a long time. At least a week. Anyway, I was going to talk about. I go to Coles, right? Coles at Zetland.
I thought you'd go to Woolies since you're like in the neighbourhood.
No, it's too small. So I go to Coles at Zetland.
The big one by the liquor store.
Yeah, it's not big enough for me.
It's fucking huge.
Not for my needs. And I always chat to the
Coles Waterloo or Coles.
Coles Waterloo.
The other one down by East Garden or whatever.
It's called
by the Audi Centre.
Yes, yeah. Well, the flash cars, all the rich Asians have got like Maseratis and McLarens and stuff.
You go and park your Lexus down there.
Yeah. Actually, I
Adam used to live down there.
I sent you that text message from Bianca the other day that said Bianca was going to her Christmas liturgy, whatever that is, like some Catholic thing. She has to dress as an angel, and we both had to go, but I had to leave to go to back to work. And Gabriella said, "What car? Which car do you want to go in?" To Bianca, like Gab's got a rental at the moment, or mine. And Bianca said, "I'm rolling up in the Lexus. I'm not coming in any rental, Mum."
Yes.
And we're driving to the liturgy to the Catholic Church, and Bianca's in an angel outfit with a halo, and we're listening to DMX. X don't give it to you. She's like bobbing her head.
That's awesome.
That's my girl.
That's awesome. DMX.
So anyway, I go to that shopping. I go to Coles every week. I go to Coles, and I always chat to the checkout girls, right? Like just I take my headphones out and you interact. It's normal behaviour, right?
Yes.
Just you make conversation.
Yeah.
It's now I go, and if it's really busy, which it often is, one of the girls comes over, grabs me, and says, "Steve, come and I'll open the lane for you."
Oh, a fresh lane.
Yeah,
Just check you through it.
always.
Oh, that's good.
And it
That's
and
good customer service.
Well, it is, but
that will keep you coming back, Steve.
yes, but it's purely because I'm showing a level of kindness to them. You know what I mean? Like
Most people probably growl and
yes, I see them
get stomp up and down because they're taking too long.
Well, they just don't like. I always pack my stuff. Like it saves people time.
Yeah.
So I get my bags and say, I'll do that. I'll pack it while you do the thing, right?
You should get a second job as a checkout.
Good idea.
Bag packer.
Yeah, I'd look nice in one of those uniforms.
Yeah.
Check out chick uniform. My point is that if you just show a little bit of kindness to people,
It comes back.
It comes back tenfold.
Yeah, for sure.
Always,
Tenfold.
Well, I haven't done the maths, but it's just not like literally they look after me there now,
Yeah.
And you see that in other areas of life, and it's such a simple, it's a basic human
It's
interaction.
very simple to do. Even
Very
a smile
Yeah.
is simple to give.
Yeah.
And free.
Yeah, not a creepy smile, but or a Kev Orwood stare.
So
I can't even do it.
don't
Can you
hang
do it?
around outside.
Can you do the stare?
Don't hang around outside Bianca's school smiling at girls coming out.
No. But it, like I listen to Sam Harris, he's got a podcast called Waking Up. He's also released a book. He's a neuroscientist and but he's heavily into meditation. And you should listen to him. He's super smart, a lot smarter than I am. And he's just. I was listening to one of his sort of meditation / lessons the other day, and he says, "Really, life is just a game. This is just a game. We don't know, but we don't know when our time is out.
No.
We don't know when the clock's going to finish for us. So surely it makes sense to just enjoy,
Play the game as
well as you can each day.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you've got to fuck up every day, but even if you've got to go and dig a ditch, make it the best ditch you can that day. Do you agree?
Yeah.
You just got to look at those people that got hit by that truck at Botany yesterday, at Green Square yesterday.
Look at them.
Well, they're
Squash.
sort of squashed now, but they're waiting to go to work, and
and it's
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You
Fuck.
know? And
You don't think it's going to happen to you?
And the two that went to hospital, because we know B. Lloyd, who's a nurse at ER at St. Vincent's, the two that went to hospital and died there, when they're dying, I'm sure they weren't thinking, fuck, I wish I'd I hope I got that mortgage paid in time.
Yeah.
Obviously pay your bills, but man, life is short.
Yeah, you're right. People, I mean, look.
We all do. We all get invested in things.
And everyone is hung up on money because every bastard wants your money.
Yeah.
Everyone wants money.
But even just not money, we talked a lot about our physical selves getting in shape. It's great to be in shape, but man, not at the detriment of happiness
Or relationships. But when you say not to the detriment of happiness, I'm happiest when I'm in good shape.
Oh, when you're fucking jacked and yeah,
looking good. But
it doesn't. But like we discussed with Maddie that time, it doesn't. For you, it doesn't seem to take a lot away from your mental stability. Getting there.
No, but I think that I can. I deal with it in a different way. I don't let it
rule you.
Yeah, those negative obviously if I'm 100 kilos and fairly fat,
yeah,
I'm not as happy as when I'm 90 and got abs popping out. I just feel happier when I look better.
Yeah,
but when I'm that weight, the heavier weight, I don't dwell on it.
Right.
And beat myself up about it. I don't get all depressed and
feel less than.
No, I mean, I think I have more of the mindset of do something about it or stop fucking complaining.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I think most people need a bit of a dose of that.
I agree.
Either stop complaining
or deal with it.
Yeah, or fucking attack it. Do it. Yeah. Change it. If you're not going to change it, then stop fucking whinging about it.
Practice some acceptance around it.
That's right. So, there's been times when I've accepted it, but not to say other things don't bother me. Other things don't affect my self-esteem and stuff.
Yeah.
Different things.
Yeah. Like what? Penis size.
I don't
lack
let that,
of.
I don't let that bother me, Steve. I just deal with it. I just attack it.
Wait, take your penis.
Yeah. Yeah. Beat it up.
Because we had an interesting conversation yesterday, didn't we, about numbers?
I'm not sure.
No, we won't go into specifics, but it's interesting to think.
Well, when
you can if you want.
When we were younger,
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, when we were
when we were completely single.
When we were teenagers and losing our virginity,
Yeah.
we kept a tally of
conquests. Separately, like
not in tandem.
We didn't know each other at the
No.
time.
When I was, I think a lot of boys do this.
I think every guy did.
Yeah, keep a tally of our conquests.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember when I first lost my virginity, I kept a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First, it was just
how many actual
sexual
instances
encounters.
Yes.
Yeah. But then that got too high. So I thought,
No, of course.
I thought, no point keeping a track of how many times I've had sex.
No.
Might as well just keep track of how many partners.
Yeah.
So I started keeping a record of how many girls I managed to
Make love to.
I was going to think of more like sort of violate. No, in a what's the
In a
word?
purely consensual,
Consensual
passionate
manner.
and
Yes,
loving
yes,
way.
yes. No, how many girls I managed to conquest.
Okay.
Yes, and we were having a little chat yesterday about how long we kept that.
Yeah, and
record going
at what
for.
stage did we stop counting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I stopped counting in the 90s, 1998 or 99. So
yeah, I
that was a long time.
I actually
ago.
lost count before then. I lost count before I
Mhm.
got to 100, but I think since it's been...
I don't have to say anything.
No, I don't think I want to say anymore. However, I do know someone who, by their own admission, is over 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah, they did work as a worker, so
As a female,
male.
a male,
Male is called.
a male escort for men or for women.
I don't think he was fussy either or, but I think it was
Jesus.
mainly men, I think.
Oh well, that doesn't really count. I mean, I'm sure if
Well, it's like, yeah, I guess do you count? Yeah, no, okay. I think should we move on?
yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
I'm Jade. Watch your shows because Gabriella has no interest at all.
Jade listens to all.
Oh,
of
okay.
those
Hi, Jade.
Yeah.
Gab literally has no interest at all.
Yeah,
She's too busy cleaning.
Mm-hmm. So, do you drink much coffee, Steve? Do you drink coffee?
I drink coffee every morning.
Once a day.
I make a Italian espresso thing.
Yeah.
And put it on the stove and have coffee every morning.
Proper
Black coffee. Yeah.
And you drink black coffee.
Yeah.
But just first thing in the morning.
It's rare that
Before your cardio?
Yeah, it's rare that I drink it during the day purely because it's usually it's usually a meal. Like there's usually a meal involved.
So you drink coffee once a day, first thing when you get up. That's it.
Yeah.
No more.
Not because I'm trying to avoid caffeine or anything like that. It's just that on the times I've got a break, I'm usually putting something else in my mouth.
I heard that about you, Steve.
Yeah. Like some.
So does the equivalent? Is it the equivalent of a short black, or you have more than that? The coffee. The coffee. The coffee. You idiot.
I walked straight into that one, didn't I? No, look. So like,
Do you put a short black in your mouth? No. When you have your coffee first thing, is it like a short shot, or you have a?
I'm not responding to that.
Or you have
It's a long black.
a large.
It is actually a long black.
Is that your preference?
I actually drink it through a straw. We've had this discussion.
Why do you have to drink it through a straw,
So it doesn't
Steve?
stain my teeth.
But doesn't it all swish around in your mouth?
I'm not going there. It's doing the same material again. Go back to, I think, episode 2 and you'll see this fucking
Same
same conversation. So yeah, I have a long black with equal and I haven't been sleeping lately, so I haven't been doing my cardio. I think that's why I felt a bit out of sorts because usually I get up at like 4:30,
To do cardio.
cold shower
But you had
outside.
shit sleep, so you haven't done the cardio.
So I just haven't done cardio and haven't done my meditation.
Oh, Stephen.
So I have.
You know what? You need to break that
I know. Well,
and just do it.
well, the whole reason for the whole falling off is because I've I've not been wearing my sleep apnea mask.
Yeah, what is that anyway? Does it fit just over your nose or in your mouth or what?
It looks like over my nose. It looks like a fighter pilot wears.
I just
with a
discovered.
tube.
I just discovered from my beautiful partner that I snore like a bastard.
Probably got sleep apnea.
No, if I lay on my back on the bed and fall asleep, she's usually not asleep yet because she's tending to the baby and
As
stuff.
she should be. Or cleaning.
Not cleaning. Organising the baby. And
Yeah.
making sure there's bottles and wipes and
Sure.
shit in the middle of the night. And normally I sleep face down on the side.
Yeah, you said that. You spend most of the
but if I
time
lay there
face-
on my back,
face
and
down on the pillow.
if I'm tired enough and I fall asleep on my back,
Yeah,
then I
snore like a
snore.
motherfucker.
And she'll elbow me and say, "You're snoring. Turn
Yeah.
over." And I go,
Yeah.
"Okay."
Yeah.
And I just stay there and.
Yeah. I wonder if that's decreased since you've lost weight though.
Well, she sent me a message this morning, like in the middle of the night, that said,
Why would she send you a message in the middle of the night?
"Your snoring is shocking. 1:30 in the morning. Your snoring is shocking."
Well, I record Gabriella when she snores on the voice recorder.
Yeah. And because she doesn't believe she does it? Is that
Yeah,
why?
that's right.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I if I don't have my mask on, I wake up in a really bad mood, and because you're constantly going into fight or flight mode when you have sleep apnea, you're constantly actually stopping breathing and waking up, even if you don't know you're doing it. It's actually like micro.
What does apnea mean, actually? Broken sleep.
It's the Latin. It comes from the Latin root of. I don't know.
But what does it mean?
I don't know. I have to Google it.
Not sleeping through.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea. I should Google that shit, man.
But you say you've got it, but you don't know what it is.
Well, I know what the medical situation is. Your soft palate's collapsing and cutting off your airway. I think we discussed this with Maddie. There's going to be a whole heap of CPAP machine adverts. You can do a sleep test at home now. You should probably do one. I don't know if this is making good podcasting. You're just Googling stuff.
Well, talk.
So
To stop snoring. No, in sleep apnea. What the fuck? A potentially serious sleep disorder in which breathing repeatedly stops and starts. Oh, so that's what the apnea is.
yeah,
Stopping and starting.
yeah.
Is your mask thing plugged into a little machine like that with tubes and stuff?
Yeah. It's very attractive, very sexy.
So what does it do for you?
It blows air down your throat.
Right.
It's pretty sort of. It sounds fairly medieval in that all it's doing is like a reverse vacuum cleaner. So instead of sucking, it's blowing.
Right.
And in that blowing motion is keeping the soft palate open. So what happens? You've got to keep your mouth. So it's going over your nose. You've got to keep your mouth closed. If you open your mouth, air rushes out of your mouth. So you sound like Darth Vader.
So have you heard of mouth taping for helping you sleep?
No, there's sleep apnea.
That's a thing.
Oh, there's so many. There's like operations for your adenoids. There's so many different surgeries.
Fucking
Yeah, like a
tape across your mouth.
yeah. There's I think Rani could probably help you with that. Maybe a GIMP mask or something.
Right. Okay. I'll remember that. I'll just borrow yours later.
Yeah. You don't have earbuds, do you? The iPhone earbuds. You don't
No,
use
I
them.
don't
You
use
have
them.
Beats by Dre.
Yes. And I don't like those Apple plastic shaped things. Or do they have the soft squishy?
No,
Conical
plastic.
things.
Plastic. They hurt
Don't
your
like
ear.
it. Yeah,
Hurt your ear.
Hit my little ear holes.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got little tight little holes.
Yeah.
I don't like shoving those big plastic things in
They're
there.
not that big actually.
No, but they're uncomfortable.
It's all relative, isn't it?
It is relative. I've got little ears, you see. Look at my little ears compared to
You
your
got your
big,
cute earrings in today.
your big giant Dumbo ears. Look at mine. Mine are like half the size of yours.
Yeah. Well, we
See,
know
I've
what
got
they say
these
about big ears.
Pretty little ears. Big ears, fat head.
So I use the earbuds, and they're fine. I really like them. They're really convenient. However, they fucking keep butt dialing people. They keep dialing people. And I was having a chat with Marcelo today on a very about one of my old clients, and it was quite
It
inappropriate.
reminds me of a story, actually.
And
Yes.
my phone had gone quiet, which I should have realised there was no music playing. I went over to my phone and it had been on a call for 2 minutes to someone.
And it had recorded it into.
Well, I don't know. So it's called Hannah. I don't even know which Hannah it is, but Hannah, if you're listening, please ignore that entire conversation, especially about the hot Korean girl.
Right. That reminds me of a story. I knew this guy. Should I even tell us? No, fuck it.
It's just don't name names.
So a guy I know, two guys I know, went into a
Brothel.
nightclub toilet with a girl, and the girl was in between the two of them.
Right.
Everyone was going to town.
Right. Well, making cupcakes.
And the guy I knew dropped his pants.
Right.
With the phone in it, and when it
recorded
at some
everything.
point it called his girlfriend.
No.
His girlfriend.
No.
It was not the girl in the room thing.
Of course.
And
she heard it.
No, it went to her voicemail and recorded all
them
that.
having sex. No. What was that? Why are they clapping for?
Recorded all that.
Did the girlfriend hear it?
Yeah, she heard the recording.
Was she an ex-girlfriend?
He got into big trouble.
As you should. Yeah,
and there was no denying it because you could hear the two voices like geeing each other up in the
high-fiving each other.
Well, saying, go whatever.
Go you good thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Who says that?
No, not that. But
I've never said that. You encourage people.
I wouldn't personally say "go you good thing."
No, nor would I.
What would you say?
I don't know. So he's up.
He's up. Yeah. Right.
I don't know. I don't know if encouragement is needed in those situations.
Well, it was in the heat of the moment or something. I only got told the story. I wasn't a witness to it.
So. You sure you weren't one of the girls there?
I was the girl in the middle.
Yes. No, which nightclub? This must have been Ark or something. Of course it was Ark.
I wasn't one of the three people. I was not.
No, but it was Ark?
It was Ark.
Yeah. Where else would it be? Oh, it must be our secretary getting that call. Yeah. Hopefully she'll pick it up.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, so we've devolved again into gutter.
I guarantee that's actually Gabriella's phone and she's left it here. That 100%. Speaking of 100%, I am overused terms. Like so about 4 years ago, I came up on my feed. The history. Like
I saw your picture, the thing you posted.
4 years ago, I said this is going to be an overused. The response to a question when asked rather than just saying yes is 100%, right? And sure enough, it's like the fucking most overused term. Has been in America for a while, but you cast your minds back. People didn't used to say this a few years ago. No, bro, I swear to God.
I think what people say now is 100. They don't even say
that's the hip hop thing. That's 100.
Keep it 100.
Yeah. But no, saying
it's an emoji. 100.
I know. But people, how people were saying correct for a while. Is the sky blue? That. Correct.
Some people still say that.
I know. I find that annoying.
Did you listen to the Deontay Wilder podcast?
Yeah.
He was like, most definitely. Yeah,
man. I don't know.
Most definitely. Man, most definitely.
You know what? There's a
you know what I'm saying?
This will sound really racist. A lot of black African American athletes have God complexes.
Yeah.
It's so boring listening to them in interviews because they just keep agreeing with how awesome they are. There's no humility at all. And
really?
I mean, like you just want you're
Do you think he was doing that?
Yeah, I thought Rogan was pissing in his pocket. Yes, he's a great boxer. Come on, man.
No, I didn't see the fight.
Listen to John Jones is just the same. The MMA fighter.
Oh, I suppose he was saying,
I've been blessed. I've been picked by God, he said, as a kid. It's dude, come on, man, relax. You just punch people hard. Anyway, I know. I just
95 kilos fighting a 120 odd kilo guy in the heavyweight division.
But how much more entertainment was Michael Bisping? Did you watch the?
I did.
Man, that's a funny guy.
Yeah,
and
actually, Tyson Fury was pretty good to listen to too. I like listening to him.
Yeah,
but they're both English, talking on an American talk show. Maybe there's something in that their accent.
Maybe it's not a black thing. Maybe it's just that American champion mentality where they have to. It's like there's a lot of God involved and there's a lot of winning.
There's a lot of that even without champions. They all think they're the duck's nuts.
Right. That's what I mean. That champion culture.
But all Americans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not just sports people.
But they get fed that. by their families and at school, and we are the best,
I-
and
I-
we're number one.
Man,
all that shit.
There's a family at school that every time I speak to them, I go, how you going? They say, oh, we're so busy, we're doing this, we can't keep up, we're just amazing, you know?
The Americans.
Yeah. Yeah, it's part of the culture, isn't it? Ironically, and I think we discussed this before, it's harder, if you're in a low socioeconomic area of America, it's probably harder to get ahead in life than pretty much any other developed country in the world.
Why do you think that?
Well, that's fact.
Oh.
It's like statistically,
So the hillbillies and the rednecks
are never going anywhere.
Right.
Because
of their
the whole system is set up to
keep them there.
Yeah.
There's just one big factory down the road where everyone works.
Especially in if you're a person of color. I mean, that's the whole. We talked about this before. Like the criminal justice system is set up to arrest people, black men with drugs, and then they're taken out of the voting system because once you've got a criminal record, you can't vote.
Yes.
So it just sort of perpetuates the status quo, I think.
Yeah. Well, there's arguments about modern forms of slavery.
Yeah.
It isn't called slavery, but it's
the prison system.
the same result. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Millions of them are incarcerated and working for cents to build like
roads.
They build all sorts of fridges and washing machines and roads, and they have a massive industry. Clothing.
Yeah.
They make heaps of shit in prison with prisoners.
Yeah.
And they pay them like 5 cents an hour or whatever they could get paid.
Slave wages. Yeah.
Slightly better than slaves because they didn't.
No, they don't. They get whipped. They get whipped.
But fucking near enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now what do they work? They work their asses off and they get $5 a day or something ridiculous,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. And they're on drug charges.
Yeah, weed charges.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
So what happens now that all those states that have legalized weed, do they release?
Do they retrospectively release people?
Release people who are locked up for weed? Come on, you've got to think that they'd have a chance
sort of
of
amnesty
appealing,
or something.
a chance to appeal that shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. I haven't actually heard anything about that.
Well,
yeah, imagine if you're just on weed charges.
Yeah.
I don't think it would make any difference because you broke the law at the time.
But there must be some sort of appeal method if it's now been... Like, there are certain states where it's actually legal for recreational use. Legal to grow personal plants, things like that.
Yeah, but it'd be like prohibition, you know, when you were...
If you were caught during the time, it's tough.
Yeah.
You've got to finish your sentence.
Yeah, I assume so.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it should, like Maddie was saying, I think it should all be legalised.
Yeah, but it's going to be a long time before America or before Australia legalises every drug. It's going
to be longer. Australia hasn't even legalised marijuana.
No.
Can you get it? Is it still fully illegal? I have no idea.
I think you can get some prescription stuff, but it's...
Oh, you're going to be dying of cancer though,
I think, yeah, and it's only like...
It's ridiculous.
CBD oil or some sort of extract, not actual buds.
Right. My dad tried it when he was dying of cancer. He took it as a pain med.
The oil?
No, he tried to have a spliff.
And?
My dad he's so averse to any sort of drug use. So he just hated being high.
I've got an American friend who believes that the Australian government is watching and keenly all the states in America to see what the results are and to see what it works best and what doesn't work best before copying or bringing some sort of legislation over. But they won't even do it until they've got all the corporations wrapping up all the production and and manufacturing of it.
Yeah,
because there'd be no room for small home growers.
That's the case. There is some in America though, isn't it? Local growers are making money.
They're getting wiped out
already.
Yep.
Right. And there's going to be big corporations
that have taken over. Right. Government backed corporations. Yeah. Like the big smoking companies, I guess. Big cigarette companies.
Yeah.
The market's fallen out. So when they used to be able to get, I don't even know what they got. You know, let's say $1,000 a pound.
Right.
I have no idea what it is. Sure. Let's say it used to be $1,000 a pound. It's now something like $200 a pound or $300 a pound. Something ridiculous. And these smaller businesses who who got in perhaps and were working within the system of legal weed have now they've just it's like a small fruit and veggie place being just smashed by Coles and Woolies
opening next door.
Yeah, that's what's happening over there.
Okay. Did you think pot helped you with your eating at all?
Yes.
To put on mass?
If you can control, if you can control those urges, because when you smoke weed and you eat the munchies, it's generally for greasy, fatty, sweet stuff.
Yeah, I try
and you can direct that and eat clean.
Yeah,
but it stops your feeling full.
Yes.
So
what's the word? Satiety.
Satiety. I don't even know how to say it.
I know
satiety.
Yeah.
Whatever. It stops that sensation of being full, so you can eat and eat and eat. So even if you do eat a clean meal, which normally you would stop afterwards, you'll still probably then go looking for chocolate and something nice. But if you can control that, if you can stay on top of that, you can use it.
This girl I was living with when I was about mid-20s, she was a bit of pothead. She was a bit younger. And she made a big tray of what is this, Cocoa Pop chocolate,
chocolate crispy things, chocolate crackles, whatever you call it.
And
put weed in the butter.
No, we had a smoke beforehand, and I ate the entire tray. And she put
in those like patty pan things.
Yes, yeah. But she put heaps of kofa. You know kofa? It's like a oily. Put too much of that, and I was so sick. I was vomiting chocolate crackles.
Ah, yes.
I think that's the last time I smoked pot. It was 25 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I might have had a puff with the Black Prince at one stage.
Yeah, the Black Prince. You probably indulged in a number of activities with the Black Prince.
Yeah, too many.
I remember one time...
He's still indulging, that's what amazes me.
I remember one time arriving at a bodybuilding competition. I don't know where it was, pulled up in a car, and you and the Black Prince pulled up in a car next to us. And you were both grinning from ear to ear.
Really?
Yeah.
And we went to a bodybuilding show?
I don't know if you guys went in or not, presumably.
Yeah.
I think Mick Shanti was competing at that one.
I have no recollection of that.
You guys pulled up. He was driving and you were in the passenger seat.
He was driving. I was letting him drive. Jesus.
You were in the passenger seat and you were both...
enjoying our day.
You were enjoying the day, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people keep doing that.
Yeah, I know.
I know, at our age.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
I don't know how they do it.
Escapes me.
Would you go to a reunion? Let's say there was like a...
No.
I don't know,
No.
a DCM reunion or a sleazeball reunion or something that you used to attend. Would you go to that?
No.
Just avoid it.
Oh, I've just done enough. I've done enough, like clubbing and partying to literally last a lifetime. All that, like actually gives me anxiety thinking about it.
I have fond memories of those days.
Yeah, I don't know if you. Well, we know you didn't push it as hard as I did. You know,
that's true.
So no, I'm glad those days are over, man. That's not always been the case. I remember still before Bianca was born, we'd go out to dinner, and I'd say, together, let's just drive through the cross on the way home.
Seriously?
And I'd get sort of titillated.
That's all you do.
Well, yeah, but then I'd want to, go back out and stuff like that. But
did you sometimes then do that?
Perhaps, yeah. But
I remember going through the cross just to have a look at at the freaks.
Yeah,
basically.
There's none left.
Probably you were there. No, I'm talking way back, like turn of the century.
Turn of the century. Yeah,
99, 2000, around then.
See, I was only, to be honest, it was actually only from when I moved to Sydney in '97 to Daryl died in 2001, I think. So that was 4 years of all I did was really train. I think I went to a couple of parties.
Oh, you didn't?
But most of that, I mean, and that's why I grew so much. Literally, I was just training and eating.
I was partying in those years.
Well, my girlfriend, I'd drop her at Sleaze or something, the girlfriend at the time, and I'd go home and eat, and she'd just come home.
Yeah, right.
And then, like from 2000...
Did she bring people home?
No. Wasn't that sort of girl.
Yeah.
She's a good girl. And then from 2002, there was, went off the rails a bit.
Yeah, right.
And did some partying. But again, like the people that partied a lot didn't grow.
That's right. That's because they don't eat for 12 plus hours in a row.
Plus, yeah.
12, 24, whatever.
Yeah.
Even when I was doing it, I always ate.
Yeah, we talked about your protocol, your protein and
protein bars and stuff.
Yeah.
And if I had nothing, I'd go out to the corner store, go across the road or wherever and buy a litre of milk and just scull the whole litre of milk.
Oh, Jesus.
You could get that in. You used to get
I went through a
15
period.
grams of protein in there.
Yeah, I went through a period of drinking Shape. Remember Shape?
Shape.
It was high protein, low fat milk.
Shape. Oh, yes, the yellow one.
Yeah, I used to drink it by the litre. Just made my throat very phlegmy.
Right.
And fat. It just made me fat, I think. Lactose it's not really great for you as a bodybuilding supplement. What do you got on there?
Steve Mack's competing next year, did you know that?
Oh, it doesn't surprise me.
He's doing 3 comps. You reckon?
Yeah.
The Sydney one, Adelaide one, and then I think the Arnold he hopes to do.
More power to him. I don't think he'll...
You know if he'll get there?
Yeah, of course he will. Yeah,
no,
he's a warrior. I don't think it's going to help his psyche, though. I think he needs to work on himself rather than...
Right. Other shit going on.
I just don't think it's where he should be right now. He needs to be focusing on being happy.
Right.
And bodybuilding comps don't fix that.
There?
These are from my friends at Coles. They're little boxes.
Oh, there's many things.
Little toys. This one is upside down. This is a deep.
Oh, that was up the right way.
Deep filled fruit mince pies. Deep filled.
And what else have you got? Oh, this is just a little instruction thing, is it?
And this is another one, yeah.
Is it like those mini things?
The girls at Coles give.
Why? What a waste of
paper. The kids love them. My daughter loves them.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know, man. I just think if you're doing a show, it needs to be for the right reasons, not to just fix your life.
Gives you something to focus on, though.
Yeah, but at what cost? Like, we know a number of people that don't have a lot else in their lives that just focus on that.
Guess what happened this morning? My cat pissed on the couch. We got a new couch.
Oh, you just got it. Yeah,
leather.
Yeah.
And
say leather again.
And there was fucking cat that pissed on it. So I went outside and tapped his bowl to bring him over, thinking he was going to get food. Right?
Yeah. Lull him to a false sense of
grabbed him. Carried him in,
rubbed him in the face.
Rubbed his face in it, and as I was doing it, he started pissing again while I was holding him, like just all over the floor.
Over
and
you.
I fucking threw him. I smacked him on the ass, and
you got to spray that stuff. Spray the anti-cat stuff on the couch.
Oh my god!
But it's black couch though, yeah.
Yeah.
At least it's black. As you had a white one, didn't you? Maybe he'd been doing it on the white one.
Nah. You can smell that smell. There's no escaping that smell.
Why is he pissing on
he's
inside?
Old. I don't know, man.
Just old and infirm.
See, I got up this morning and I didn't feed him. Normally I'd give him something to eat first thing in the morning, and I hadn't done that. And he was meowing for food, and I think he's almost 17. So he was. I think he's like, you cunt. You won't feed me. I'm going to piss on your couch.
They know it's a brand new piece of. They know it's like
he hasn't had any food all day. He's been out the back. Every time I go out the back, he's going when he sees me.
Oh, like angry?
Or I don't know. He's not really happy.
No.
So that was a good start.
It's funny. Our cat will shit somewhere if it gets angry. If it's not fed, or if we've ignored it, it'll just drop a turd usually in our bedroom, because that's like where Gab is.
Yeah.
They're quite
they're intelligent. They know what they're doing.
They know exactly what they're
doing. So my boy's getting really old now, so I'm thinking it could be a combination of... I think he was mad because he could have easily gone outside.
Sure.
He did inside
for sure. Yeah. Our cat was eating plastic the other day. For some reason, likes to eat plastic wrapping off boxes and things.
Swallows it? Just rips it up.
So vomits it, and then it says vomit and plastic in the vomit.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Stop reading that. Did you hear about that Uber driver who's about to be charged? Actually, it was a couple of weeks ago. He might have been charged. His passenger got out, walked behind the car, got hit by a bus.
Fuck.
He's being charged. the Uber driver,
Yeah.
for letting them get out or something. Like,
Yeah, he's probably not insured either.
I think they might have died.
Jesus.
Like, I think he's being charged with manslaughter or something like that.
Wow.
No, it's not his fault that the person walked.
Well, I think there's some sort of maybe the person was
sort of duty of
intoxicated.
care.
Yeah, I think maybe the person was intoxicated or something.
But that's a bit harsh, being the Uber driver. You're just doing your job, giving a drunk person a ride home, it's presuming they were drunk, and they get out, you think your job's done.
Yeah.
They cross the road and...
Yeah, that's rough, isn't it?
It's very rough. That's going to fuck him for a long time if he gets charged with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's really not his fault.
No. Isn't there rules like that? Like if someone steps out in traffic and they're
Does that happen
drunk.
to taxi? Does that happen to a taxi driver? Or a
I-
bus? Or a bus driver? If you get off the bus, walk behind the bus and a car hits you, is the bus driver at fault?
I don't know.
Like, that seems a pretty harsh rule.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like, surely, as soon as they've left your vehicle,
Well, obviously not.
if you leave the vehicle and someone bashes you, it's not the driver's fault.
No.
Similar result.
We do live in a litigious society.
Tell me about it. I had my fair share.
well, you know.
Those bastards make all the money too.
They're the only ones.
Lawyers.
They're the only ones that are actually winning the cases. Even when you're winning, you're losing.
The sharks.
Fuck, we need air conditioning in here, don't we?
Yeah, it's pretty muggy.
If you saw the last podcast with Nick, by the end of it, we're all just dripping in sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
300 kilos worth
Of
Man.
man meat.
Don't get too excited, Steve. Yeah, it was a very sweaty
Affair.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I've had fucking shit house internet connection at my house.
Really?
I had to get a technician to come out.
Who are you with?
Optus.
So are we.
Hey, so I rang them. Like, it's been terrible for a few weeks. Like, it's just drops out, the Netflix freezes and stuff. You know how, like, your boxing match that day?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Just stopping?
It's actually UFC, but anyway.
Wait, that stuff happened. It just freezes. Oh, we cannot connect you right now. Please try again later, or whatever. And so, you know, it was happening frequently. So I rang them, and they said, "Oh, we'll have to send a technician out." Well, they tried to do shit over the phone, or like, you know,
Yeah,
there
turn it on and off.
Well, there was that, and there was is your modem plugged directly into the phone cable, and is there a splitter, and take the splitter out, and
fuck all
do
that.
this, and so I did everything. It was on the phone for an hour, and they said, "Oh, just on your phone, go to this website, which was a internet speed gauge thing.
Right.
Check what your speed's at." Mm-hmm. And it was at 4.
Right.
And it should be at least 10, preferably 15 or 20.
Right.
And then when the technician came, they said, we've got to send a technician. The technician could only come out on Tuesdays between 12 and 5. So you've got to be home fucking between 12 and 5.
Kill me now.
Came over, about in the middle of that, so it was all right. And he plugged it in and checked it, and it was at 2.9. This is
right.
pitiful.
Yes.
So that's why it's disconnecting all the time.
Okay.
He said, you got old cables in the street.
Right.
Old copper cables, not the
NBN.
NBN and not fibre optic stuff that they put in.
So what do you do? Move.
So because Optus rent the lines off Telstra,
Yes.
they have to contact Telstra, and Telstra have to send someone out to go and fix it out in the street, not in my house, but out in the footpath.
This is painful for me, and I'm not even involved.
Oh, tell me about it. So I can't take this push and upload it because we don't even have a fucking internet.
So you don't have anything at home at the moment? No Netflix or anything?
Well,
But
it might come on for we might get half an hour and then it'll stop, and then it'll just.
I couldn't live with like that.
And it's pain
It's
because the woman on the phone said, "Oh well, they'll just credit your mobile phone with some extra data, extra 25 gigs of data or whatever to cover the loss of Wi-Fi data."
What are you going to do? Or sit around your phone?
Well, it's already mostly used up anyway. Well,
you'll stop watching so much porn on your phone.
Constantly. I've got a lifetime membership at XNXX.
Pornhub. Yeah, that's off the table as well.
I don't watch much porn, actually. Occasionally, but not really.
We discussed that. No, it's off the table for me.
Yeah, so that's pain in the fucking rectal passage.
Oh man, look, seriously, I was just talking to someone else who's had their internet down for a while, and I don't watch any free to air anymore. I watch no free to air.
That's right.
What are you going to watch? Fucking Bachelor,
CSI?
Instant Bachelor, and CSI.
Yeah.
And adverts. Like who watches that shit?
No, not many people. I don't think.
No.
So yeah, we rely on that Wi-Fi connection.
And more importantly, how are you going to watch the push
how are you going to watch the push?
without Wi-Fi?
So
You have to just go to City Gym and sit in the waiting area and watch it there on their Wi-Fi.
Well, I had to do that. I had to do some stuff on Wi-Fi, so I did it at the gym yesterday.
Okay.
And then my battery got down to like 15%, and I had to stop.
Well, you couldn't plug it in.
Could, but I didn't have a plug.
Yeah. I hate that.
So so there we go. So that's why I didn't bring the
Laptop. Yeah. Well, it's all right. We'll hand this over to our technicians after this, and they'll upload it via the technical process
using our satellite, probably
using the push satellite.
Our satellite dish, which connects to the.
I told you I went for a swim. I got fucking water in my ears. It's really annoying me, man.
Still.
Yeah, I feel like I got to get it out somehow.
It's probably in that ear.
No, it's in both. It's in both.
You
know when you can hear it and it moves and you. Anyway.
Get a cotton bud, place it there, and just go.
What? That's going to just burst my eardrum.
Oh, is that what it'll do? You sure?
That's like my training partner used to do to me.
Burst your eardrums. Yeah.
You got anything else?
Not really.
So we've got to make some announcements on who's winning the push on.
No, the push. The City Gym Summer
City
Shred.
Gym Summer Shred, which will be. When are we going to announce that?
Well,
they've got to have their photos in by Wednesday.
Not all the Summer Shredders are going to watch this, so we've got to put up a separate video.
We will,
right?
Yeah.
But if you're in the City Gym Summer Shred, you've got to submit your photo to the Facebook City Gym Summer Shred page.
Yes.
Your current end of the thing.
And if you could photo
by Wednesday.
Yeah.
By Wednesday.
But if you
today,
could
tomorrow.
Yeah, if you could submit your before photo as well, so we don't have to go and look for your before photo.
Right.
Don't you think that'd be easier?
Yeah, if you can do that.
Yeah.
But should we make this into a little video as well that we can?
Yeah.
Will you edit this, or do we have to record?
No, let's make another one because.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So look, that's it for today.
Episode 18.
Subscribe to our channel.
Like and comment on the YouTube page because we need more friends and we love the fact that you're supporting us. But let's have some more support. Tell your friends, tell your neighbours, and just tell someone on the street. Hey, have you heard of Steve Machine Curran and Kev Big Daddy Allwood? Listen to the podcast.
They do the best podcast out.
The best podcast on earth.
Yeah, that's probably pretty close to the truth.
And on Instagram, you can find us at The Push Podcast. And you can email us at The Push
Podcast 2018
at gmail.com.
Yes.
I'm Steve Machine Curran.
Kevin Big Daddy Allwood. We will see you next week.
Much love.